so today I'm going to be doing a MAC versus LA Girl Pro Concealer kind of test thing. I don't know what to call it yet, but yeah, I'm going to be placing both concealers on my eyes in front of y'all, showing y'all how I set it and everything. And then basically I'm going to go through the day with the concealers and see who holds up the best or who lasts longer, or maybe who lasts longer sounds bad. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna check it. I lost my train of thought. I'm just gonna go throughout the day and see who holds up the best and whatnot, or maybe if the LA Girl is a dupe for the Mac Prolongwear. I have no idea yet. And so if y'all want to see this kind of tutorial / review on these two concealers, then go ahead and keep watching. Hey guys, so I only have my foundation and a little bit of my eye makeup done. And usually next I will do my concealer, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna start off with the Mac Prolongwear at first. And I have this in the shade NC20, and as you can see I'm running out because I love this stuff. And if you haven't seen Mac Prolongwear, it looks like this. I'm pretty sure you have all seen this, and it just comes with a pump. And then I have the LA Pro Concealer in the color Creamy Beige, and it's just a more cheaper packaging. It still looks sleek and cute and everything, but you could just tell it's really cheaper quality. And the packaging is not that great as the Mac Prolongwear, but this one, if you do drop it on the floor, it will not break or shatter like the Mac Prolongwear can. And then as you can see, this one just comes with a pump that you squeeze out, which tends to squeeze out a lot of products. Thankfully I got one that doesn't really do that. And then the LA Pro Concealer comes with a brush tip applicator, kind of like the little lip glosses that we used to all wear when we were young. So like I said, I'm going to start off with Mac Prolongwear and have this in the shade NC20. And I'm going to apply that with a brush. I'm just going to pump one pump out of my hand. And like I said, I don't have one that tends to squeeze out a whole bunch of product, but you can get those at MAC. It just depends if you get a dud or not. And so I'm just going to take this smaller brush right here. I hope you are zoomed in enough. And like I said, I look totally weird right now. I only have foundation, no blush, bronzer, or any of that jazz. Just my eye makeup a little bit done. So yeah, I'm just going to take that on a small brush like this. And usually with my concealer, I like to just drag it in where I would highlight. And so I love highlighting in this like triangle area. So that's usually what I do. And I try not to use that much, but you know, concealer is my best friend, so I like to use a lot. And I'm also going to highlight with this one because I know for sure this one's lighter than my skin, and I think that one might match my skin. So yeah, I'm just gonna highlight with this one. We're just gonna be judging the under eye area anyways, plus I don't want to waste this. It costs a lot of money. And I actually forgot to tell you about that. I know I look freaky right now, but the Mac Prolongwear is around $20. It's like 18 something, and this one is $2.50 online. But what sucks about this is that it's online, so I have to pay shipping for at least where I got it. And so it ends up being around $7 plus shipping, because shipping's like $5 if you pick the cheapest one. And like I said, yeah, this one's a little bit darker than the Mac Prolongwear. And I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side and place it in that triangle. This one's a little bit harder to get out of the applicator because you do have to kind of put a lot of pressure on it, and if you do put too much pressure, it could shoot out. But just like with the Mac Prolongwear, you have that that complication too, where it shoots out too much product. But yeah, this one is more affordable, but you do have to pay shipping if you do not have it in stores, which I don't here in like the Dallas area. So I do have to order this one. And it goes on pretty nicely with this little brush. If you're like super like a germaphobe, you might not like this little applicator on it, but I really don't have a problem with it. I use a brush to put it on anyways. And as you can see, this one's like a little bit more orangey on me. It kind of blends in with my skin, and I did do that on purpose because I'm kind of tired of the whole brightening under the eye. I think it's kind of old right now, but I'll probably go back into it later on. But I did get that one a shade darker just to see, you know, how it looked with my skin blended. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in with my Tapered Kabuki F86 from Sigma. And it's a little hard to blend in with this because this brush is kind of dirty and hard. I know it's probably gross, but I'm washing them today, so don't worry. So I'm just gonna blend in this side of my concealer, and then this side of my concealer I'll probably fast forward because it takes me forever to blend this in. So I went ahead and blended both of them, and I'm gonna go ahead and zoom y'all in to show y'all the finishes and the coverage. So on this side we had the Mac Prolongwear. As you can see, it's not total full coverage to cover like my veins and stuff, but it leaves a really nice smooth finish. And as you can see, my lines under my eyes, and so sorry if my eyes look really tired and blown out, they're just always irritated from my contacts. But yeah, as you can see, I have these lines right here. I have them on both sides, and usually concealer tends to crease really bad right there, so we'll see who holds up the best. But yes, this side is the Mac Prolongwear and this is the LA Girl, and they to me have the same exact coverage. Like, they're both still kind of peeking through my veins, or my veins are both peeking through from each side. So yeah, this is what they both look like. And as you can see, since I blended in the colors aren't really that different, they kind of match. So yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and set both of my concealers at the same time. And what I've really been loving doing lately is getting my Real Techniques sponge. I'm sorry it's dirty. Like I said, I'm washing all my brushes and stuff after this video. But since it has a flat edge, unlike the Beauty Blender, which my Beauty Blender is also dirty, but yeah, it has this flat edge and I really love it for setting my concealer. I tried doing it with it damp, and do not do that. It totally caked up under my eyes and was a horrible mess. But yeah, I really love doing it dry, and I think that's the only thing I use this sponge for, because my Beauty Blender, it just works so much better on my face, so I rather use that one for my face, but this really works good with powders. I noticed that. So to set my concealer, I've been using these two shades in my Anastasia contour kit. It's just this light pinky highlighter shade that's matte, and also the banana shade, which is like a yellow tint. And what I like to do is just get my sponge and dip some in the pink, and then lastly the yellow, until I get some on there, and then I'll just set under my eyes with this. But yeah, this is the finished look for both of them set. As you can see, it's still in my little creases. That really never goes away, but if it gets worse throughout the day, we'll see who holds up the best. So I went ahead and finished my makeup, did bronzer, blush, all that jazz to make myself look more alive than I did before. But yeah, I'm just gonna go throughout my day. I have nothing really intense planned or anything for today, but I'm gonna go throughout the day and check up on the concealers, show you guys how they're both holding up, and maybe if the LA Girl is a dupe for the Mac, or if the Mac is better or the LA Girl is better. We'll just see throughout the day. So yeah, I'll check in back with y'all later. One second before I go, I forgot to tell you I applied the concealer at 220. It's 240 now, so I just wanted to mention that before I went in with the check-ins and stuff, because I want y'all to know when I applied it and everything. So yeah, anyways, back to the check-ins. Okay guys, so I'm coming in with my first check-in. It's 4:47 now, and I had the concealer on at 220. So it's been on for around 2.5 hours, or 3 hours if you want to be like rounded up. But yeah, so let me go ahead and look at the concealer. So they both still look really good, and they're both still like creased in those same lines, but I mean, they look exactly similar. Like, they look so similar, they almost looked exact. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, let me go ahead and zoom out in so y'all could see. So this is both eyes, and they still look amazing. Like, they're still creased right here in the little lines, both of them. So to me, they look exactly the same right now, and they're holding up really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go out throughout the rest of my day, and I'll probably just have one more last check-in. But yeah, this is what it looks like so far. So far, so good. Both of them look amazing. Hey guys, so I'm coming in with my last check-in. It's now 10:21. So I've probably had this concealer, or both of these concealers, on for about 8 hours. So that's practically a full day's worth of concealer. And so let me go ahead and take a look. So they're both kind of creased in the same spot. Sorry if I forgot to tell you I'm in a different place. I am in the bathroom because my bedroom is way too dark right now since it is so late. So I decided to come in here for better lighting. But yeah, anyways, so they both are creased in the same exact spots as before. It's just a little bit more deeper since it's been throughout the day. So let me go ahead and show y'all that. And I did take my eyelashes off. So if that's why my eyes look a little bit different. So on this side, this is the Mac Pro Longwear, and this side is the LA Girl. And as you can see right there, they have the same exact crease line. It's just a little bit more deeper since it's been throughout the day. But I actually think this side is creased a little bit more, and this is actually the side with the Mac Pro Longwear. So it's a little bit more creasable, but then the LA Girl was a little bit more thicker in consistency, so that's kind of weird. But yeah, to me, they're basically dupes for each other. So basically my final thoughts are that the LA Girl Pro Concealer is basically a dupe for the Mac Pro Longwear. So that one is more affordable if you want to try that one before you get the Mac one, or if you have the Mac one and you want to try the LA Girl one. They're very comparable and similar, have the exact same coverage. The LA Girl is a little bit more thick in consistency than the Mac Pro Longwear is a little bit more thinner. But other than that, they're really good, like, dupes for each other. They're really similar. So I hope that y'all enjoyed this kind of comparison slash verse each other slash review, whatever you want to call it. I hope that y'all enjoyed this, and make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. But other than that, thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time guys, bye!